These are very tough times for the immigrant community. But again, these are resilient communities. It's a beautiful, beautiful picture.
Hello, everyone. It's very exciting to be with you. I'm Kim Harding, Market Executive for Truist, and today I'm joined with a very special guest and business owner, and it's Andreas Tobas. Andreas, we're really excited to have you today. You've made such a meaningful impact in our communities for so many years, and I would love to start with just getting to know, how did you get started with your business and your vision?
We started 20 years ago when there was a congregation of immigrant day laborers looking for work, and community activists like myself and others came together and said, we need to do something to address this issue. And we got community leaders and organizations to come together to discuss how can we humanely move a group of immigrant day laborers that are looking for employment. How can we move them on to resettle and to find employment on their own, as opposed to congregating in Shirlington. This is very close to my heart, doing this work. My parents were immigrants from Mexico that came in here as farm workers in Texas and California, and I got an education, came out east to work in the U.S. Department of Education, completed my career there, and then saw in our local community that there was a tremendous need. And I stepped up, as well as I mentioned other folks, and we said, what can we do to help these individuals get on their feet? Because everybody that comes over here is pursuing the American dream, and all we want to do is offer a helping hand. So we have been able to get the faith community involved, to come up with meals, offer temporary employment if they've got some jobs, and homeowners locally are also helping. It's a nonprofit. We have a staff of 3 people. Then our job is to meet with individuals and talk to them about the kinds of things they can do. If they need training, where can we provide some basic training for them? And we offer training sessions for women to start their own business. And it's been successful. There were times when we held some of these business sessions. We had 70 women come from throughout Northern Virginia to visit with us and listen to the speakers, because they were speaking about the things that they needed if they wanted to start their own business. So it's a tough job, but it's one that one feels really good at the end of the day of providing that helping hand.
I mean, the core of the American dream is entrepreneurship. The fact that in this country, you can start something from nothing. So the fact that you are helping people see a path to entrepreneurship. I mean, running a business is very, very challenging, but you have an opportunity to actually build something for yourself and to create some generational wealth and to employ other people from within your same community. And so even though the pandemic was very, very hard on entrepreneurs and small businesses, we are seeing people kind of recognize that that might be an opportunity to build something for yourself.
I completely agree with that. I think when you bring compassion and you recognize that people come over here leaving many of their families and relatives and communities to a country where they don't speak the language, they bring the same American values that all of us have, and that's caring for their family, respect for others, and just looking for an opportunity to be able to feed their families.
So what can others do to help support your efforts?
Funding, obviously, is something positive. If we had more resources, we would be able to start a number of projects. For example, we'd like to hire a full-time coordinator for women who are working in cleaning houses. The other thing is that homeowners and the faith community and other folks that live in the surrounding area, if they have a temporary job, we have some talented folks that can paint, that can do a variety of things within the home, or as well as landscape job. And our guys are phenomenal in terms of moving jobs. So all of those things lend themselves to opportunities for folks. We have a bakery right now that is sharing with us those donuts and pastries they don't sell. At the end of the day, they give to us to distribute to the immigrant community. So that's some of the things that could be helpful in terms of volunteers or other efforts.
That's great. Thank you so much for sharing that. It really just helps me understand how we as a community can come together and do so much good. And you think about just fulfilling the dreams that we all have and really making this place an exceptional place to live, and not just for some, but for all. So really excited about how we can all come together and do the mighty work that you've started to do and have had so much passion about for over 20 years and continue to do. Is really inspiring.
The golden rule is treat others as you'd like to be treated. And I hope that as time goes on, that we can revisit that and embrace it